Welcome back to How to Souls. My name is Rach and today we're going to continue with our walkthrough of Dark Souls Remastered. So last time we came down here to the Crystal Caves, we defeated Ceaseless the Scaleless and we got our first Lord Soul, so 3 more to go. The next one we're going to go and get is the Bed of Chaos, who is down in Lost Izalith, formerly the Witch of Izalith, but now a big heckin' puzzle boss. That's going to be fun. So a couple things to note. While we were here in the Duke's Archives, we did progress with Siegmeyer's quest, and it was important that we did the Duke's Archives before Lost Izalith if you're wanting to do Siegmeyer's quest, just to avoid turning back on ourselves and coming to an area that we've already been to. That was the reason why I did this one first. So, Siegmeyer has now gone to Lost Izalith. He's been exploring Blighttown. He finds himself going deeper and deeper, and we're going to follow him. Another NPC that we're going to follow on this quest to... we'll just head there. Another NPC that we're going to follow is Solaire. So we've met Solaire a couple times. We met him first just after the Taurus Demon fight near the Undead Burg. And then we found him again in Anor Londo. So Solaire is almost sort of like travelling alongside us as well. Solaire is on his own quest to find his very own son. And let me just warp to the Daughter of Chaos here. And Solaire's destiny is, unfortunately, he's going to find what he thinks is his very own son. But it's actually going to drive him insane and force us to kill him. So that's kind of Solaire's tragedy. However, I'm going to show you how we can stop that from happening. So first of all, we've warped down here to the Daughter of Chaos Bonfire. She is the leader of the Daughters of Chaos Covenant. So what we're going to do is we're going to enter her covenant. Can't understand her, of course. I've got an achievement for entering the Chaos Covenant. Worth pointing out. So she was behind a hidden door, which angers me because she's such an integral part of like this playthrough. Grants us the Great Chaos Fireball, a very good pyromancy that you can get for free just by joining up and entering her covenant. So how you level up in this covenant, we're now at base level, so level 1. You can get to level 2 and level 3 by offering her humanity, because she's not doing so well, she's a bit poorly, and she needs humanity. So what we need from her is we need to get to Covenant level 3, and this is directly linked to saving Solaire. So to get to level 3, that requires 30 humanity. I know, it's a lot of humanity. So there's a couple ways you can do this. You can buy them, you can farm them, or in my case, you can just dupe them. Because, let's be honest guys, I ain't got time to go grinding. I've got Elden Ring to play. So I'm gonna just quickly draw your attention to a video that I have also made on how to dupe consumables. This is the one time I will allow you to do this. Okay? And it's for this 30 humanity to save Solaire, okay? Don't be duping souls, because you'll be ridiculously overpowered, or just do what you want, I don't care. Anyway, so I'm going to dupe these humanity. Boom, done. So I've got myself my 30 humanity. If you want to do this legitimately, please do feel free to farm rats. They drop humanity in depths, or you can also open up the DLC area much later on, and you can farm the humanities there. But for now, I've just duped them because who cares? So with 30 humanity on your person, you're going to want to speak to this timid lass. Offer her humanity. Yes. Something new in the remaster, which is a godsend, is that you can offer her more than one at a time. So I'm going to go ahead and offer her 30 at once, which will skip me all the way to the last rank of the Covenant. Gives us Chaos Storm. Rank gained. Rank gained. And as you can see, we are a Chaos Servant +2. So level 3 +2. Ugh, you know what I mean. So highest rank in the Covenant, by giving her 30 humanity, you're rewarded with Chaos Storm and the ability to save Solaire. So more on this later, but that's that done for now. Rest at this bonfire to get your 10 Estus, because it does have a fire keeper, and this is also the bonfire we're going to be using to progress for a little bit. There is one slightly further down the road in the Demon Ruins, but we may as well just use this one because it's got a ready-made 10 Estus for us. It's just a short trip. that could save you a humanity, or 2 humanity potentially if you've been dying like me. So we're heading back down once again to the Demon Ruins, where we've already fought Ceaseless Discharge. If you missed that bit, I'm going to link the part of the walkthrough in the cards above for you now if you do need to know how to beat Ceaseless Discharge in the easiest way. That's how you can do it, so I'll see you when you're back from that. Once you defeat him, the lava drains away and we're now free to go down to this lower area of the Demon Ruins. So that's what we're gonna do. So here you will find, it's so intimidating. Here you will find some familiar faces. So we have Taurus Demons in the distance there. We've also got some Capra Demons. So enemies that were once bosses with full heckin' health bars are now just regular heckin' enemies in this zone. It is so intimidating. So you can go along there, take out those guys one at a time. One at a time, guys, please. Don't go just ramboing in there. All these Taurus Demons are guarding the Chaos Ember, which will allow you to make Chaos weapons, but we don't actually even have the blacksmith unlocked yet that can make Chaos weapons. So I'm not personally bothered about that just now, but that is where it is, so you can go and get it if you want to have fun. Grab this soul, and then we've got a little Capra here. He is just a little Capra. He's not got as much health as the one that we fought as a boss, so no need to be too afraid. However, you know, he's a spry fella. But we can take him down in 2 hits, thankfully. He gives us 800 souls, a little bit less than the other one gave us. Oh, I'm not human. I'm not human. Oh, apologies, guys. I'm actually just going to pop back and quickly get human, because this is another place where we can get invaded by Kirk. And we need to kill him 3 times in order to get his armor. So be right back. Okay, so we are human once again. I ended up just kindling that bonfire just at the top of the hill because may as well. Got the humanity. We'll take out this Capra Demon again. Oh, the stun. Beautiful. Love a Black Knight sword. Love it. So on this ledge here, it's like a hill sort of going downwards. We will be triggering, oh, watch out for that hole there, another scripted invasion round about here. And then once you see it pop up, you want to turn round. I want to say he's about here. Takes a wee while to load sometimes. Kirk. There he is. All right. So he pops up just behind us here. So the cool thing with Kirk is that he does damage. Oh, and he's actually gonna maybe kill me. He does damage when he rolls. So even if he rolls into you. There we go. That was a bit sloppy. Sorry about that. Even if he rolls into you, he can still interrupt your attack because he does damage to you when he rolls. So that's us killed him for the 2nd time. Taken his humanity and his souls. Oops, almost died. If you died, you can trigger the fight with him again, just by coming back down here, human again. So, very important. We've killed him twice now. Coming through here, you can now see a butt ton of Capra Demons. So, I think this is intimidating as heck for a reason, because it wants you to look for a better way to handle this, and that is by just going down here. There is a big Centipede Demon thing that comes out of the wall here, but you can just sort of run up to him at the side here and take him out, and you're rewarded with another bonfire. So we didn't have to fight any of the Capras, and we got a bonfire. Just come this way. There's no sense to going the other way. I have been knocked out before, once or twice, by that Centipede Demon, but I find if you just come sort of like round the side of it, you should be okay. If you're blinded by the sparkles, you might find yourself in a bit of bother because you'll be staring right down his mouth if you're standing here. But yeah, go around the side. Okay, so we got our second, I should say, Demon Ruins bonfire. So we will proceed down this way. We're heading towards that fog gate just at the bottom there. That's another boss. But, with a capital B, of course. We got these little dragon meatballs, which will slowly come towards you. There's another one at the top of the hill there. I don't know if he's going to bother. We can go around here just for some green Titanite shards, which will help you level up your divine weapons. Alright, so top of the stairs here. I thought there was another little meatball that came down, but no, we seem to be fine for now. Little soul here. Soul of a Proud Knight. You can see just clinging to the edge of this. Oh! 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 Hi guys! I was checking out this boss. Excuse me. You can see just on the edge here, this like Centipede Demon is, well, that's what it is. It's the Centipede Demon. It's the boss that you'll be fighting down in that lava-filled arena. Which is pretty cool that you can literally see it just clinging to the edge here. There's a Taurus Demon on the left there. So down there is the large flame Ember, which is the other Ember that we need to give to the fire blacksmith, which we don't have yet. But that is where it is down there. You go past these two Taurus Demons. And it's at the edge of the hallway with some Centipede Demons as well. So that is also a fun time that I am not going to be doing just yet. For now, we're going to continue down this stairway. We will anger the Taurus Demon just in front of us there. When we get near the bottom of the stairs, he's going to start coming to us. I recommend just waiting for him to come to you because there is a centipede that comes out of the ground. So I just don't really like fighting both of them at the same time. So we're going to fight the Taurus Demon just on these stairs here, just the same tactics as we employed with the boss. He should go down in 2 hits. Fantastic. I actually got him there while he was jumping, so I think I did a crit. Cool. This centipede I don't tend to bother with. I tend to just run past him as he's coming out of the ground. He spits like an acid at you, which is a giant pain in the arse. Erodes your weapons and armor. I'm just going to pick up this soul item here from this Capra. Cool. Soul of a Brave Warrior, always good to have. Got a little meatball here. There you go. Oh, and another little meatball here. There we go. Alright, so another fog wall, another boss fight. You can go for it if you want. And we will be, but I do just want to point out this. So this is a shortcut. It will allow you to skip this next boss fight, which is the Demon Fire Sage, but also it will allow you to save Solaire of Astora. So what we're going to do, once again, this shortcut only opens if you are rank 2 in the Chaos Covenant, so that is by giving the Fair Lady 30 humanity. We're going to head down here. First of all, before we go any further, don't worry, I'm not actually going to be skipping Demon Fire Sage because I do want to show you how to defeat him. But for those who are wanting to save Solaire as well, that is why we're doing this. Okay, so coming down here, down the tree trunks, you'll see these little bugs. So they're aggro, like they can sort of decide to come for you. Oh, one of them's just jumped through the wall. But no, they're trying to get away for now, so we're just going to kill all of those. So at the minute, these bugs are nothing too scary, but there is a scary one just on the other side of this door. Now, this door will open because we are rank 2 Chaos Covenant, so we can open this here. One of these bugs will have very scary sort of glowing eyes, and I want to say it's this one just in front of me here. Is it this one? Yeah. Is it this one? They all look the same. Yeah, it was that one. So this one drops a sunlight maggot, which is it's a bright glowing bug. Sort of hypnotizing, you could say. So what we're going to do is we're just going to... That's the only one you have to kill. But just for good measure, on behalf of my friend Solaire, we're just going to make sure every single one of these little buggers is dead. There's a crystal lizard there. Oh, I think I'm going to miss him. Ah, didn't manage to get him. Should have been more on the ball. We can obviously like reload here and get him to respawn, which is worth me just sort of pointing out here. So literally just quit out the game and then continue. And when it loads back up, be prepared to go get him. There we go. So we got ourselves the Twinkling Titanite and the Green Titanite Shard. So with every single one of these little Chaos Beasts killed, now we can proceed. That Titanite Demon up ahead is guarding the way to the shortcut, essentially, to the Bed of Chaos. So this shortcut allows you to skip both the next 2 bosses, so that is the Demon Fire Sage and the Centipede Demon, and it allows you to skip this whole area, essentially, and go straight to the Bed of Chaos fight. Something I obviously don't recommend doing for a first playthrough because it's great to see everything this game has to offer, but it's worth pointing out if you're looking for a super easy way to just replay this game, maybe New Game Plus, etc. By all means, 30 humanity, take advantage of the Chaos Covenant, take this shortcut, past the Titanite Demon, and then up the routes to the Bed of Chaos. Benefits to saving Solaire literally are just, they make you feel better about yourself. If he does make his way down here, he will become obsessed with this glowing bug. He will be convinced that it is his son. It's his S-U-N, his son, and he'll just be obsessed with it. He's going to go insane, and he's actually not even going to recognize us. He's going to attack us and force us to kill him, which does reward us with his armor for killing him, yeah, but at what cost, man? Just want to save my friend's life, you know? And the benefit to saving Solaire is that he can join you right to the end of your journey, and you can defeat the final boss Gwyn together, which we might just do because it's kind of beautiful. So really though, if you're thinking, what's in it for me? Nothing really. It's just nice to save him, and if you're having trouble on the final boss, Solaire can help you, but only if you save his life here in the Demon Ruins. Whether or not you are bothered about saving Solaire, we will need to, whether it's right now or back when we come from the other direction past that Titanite Demon, we will need to kill that bright-eyed glowy bug because we will need that sunlight maggot. So this is a very special helm. It emits a bright glowing light which will allow us to navigate the darkness of the Tomb of the Giants and also allow us to find something special hidden later on. So we'll need to get that. Well, when I say need, you don't need to, but I find it's the best way to tackle Tomb of the Giants, really. There is a lantern, but it requires you to not use a shield and blah, 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 blah. Just, that's my advice anyway. Okay, so for now, with all that in mind, we're going to proceed and just, as if we never opened the shortcut to begin with, and we're going to fight our next boss. This is the Demon Fire Sage. It is a clone, kinda, of the Asylum Demon and the Stray Demon, but this one's a little bit more dangerous. I find he's a bit more aggressive. The arena has like roots and stuff that you can get tangled up in, and he can also get tangled up in. But I do just find Demon Fire Sage to be just that little bit scarier, just that little bit more aggressive. You start off, when you go through this fog, you're quite far away from him, which does encourage him to use his halberd to attack you, and if you get hit by the end of that, oh, it's pretty much GG. It's very scary. It can one-shot you probably, especially if you're running. So in my opinion, the hardest part of this fight is right at the start. You're going to want to just get to him, get behind him as quick as possible. He does have a tendency to sort of jump around, jump back, and he doesn't really let you stay near his bum as much as, say, Stray Demon does. So I do find that it's the same tactic, but just he's a little bit more sort of jumpy, a little bit more aggressive. So we'll see how he goes. He's probably going to attack with his halberd first. Okay, that did hit me in the back, but because I was sort of a decent distance away from it, it wasn't too bad. Our idea is, of course, to get behind him, get him to do either that attack or the butt drop attack. So thankfully he did one of those and allowed me to heal. Attacking with his halberd. This boss doesn't do like proximity damage, so you're fine by that, even though he does look like he's probably hot to the touch. But yeah, he sort of jumps back a lot like that, which will force him to attack with his halberd. Not a huge fan of it, really. You can block it with a very good shield, but I tend to find rolling a bit more effective. Yeah, he's jumping back again. That was a really nice view of his sort of forward magic attack. Oh, nice, the double halberd. Why did I go for 2 hits? Okay, so I'm actually just gonna wait for that to go off. There we go. We're doing very, very good damage to him, which is good. Same attacks, just a little bit harder this time. Keep your cool. Hopefully he'll do the easy ones like the butt drop. And you can just, there we go. Demon Fire Sage. An optional boss, technically, but not a particularly difficult one, but definitely more difficult than its other two sort of clones. Proceeding from the boss fight, we're first going to go up the stairs here. The area actually continues downwards, but we are first going to go upwards. Okay, you always want to go the wrong way before you go the right way when you're playing this game. Not to mention all the treasures that you can find on the way. There's often shortcuts. So that's what we're going to open here. And our bonfire, I'm just going to kill these meatballs. They're just sitting there. They're just begging for it, really. Our bonfire that we were using back in the Demon Ruins is now going to be replaced by the one, once again, at the Daughters of Chaos. Because there's a little lift that'll take us back up there, and then vice versa. So here you go, step into the middle here. This will take us back up. I thought we could maybe see, but it's just disc in my face. To here. So if you didn't have 10 Estus, you can always like sort of rest. Yeah, I'm gonna do that just so that if we do die, that we wake up back here. Got some decent souls from killing Demon Fire Sage, and once again, I have forgotten to put the symbol of avarice on to get more souls, but hey, we're doing fine for levels personally. Oh, look at that! I'm like 1,000 away from getting another level. Let's pop a soul. Let's pop a wee soul here. Or 3. Just to get another level out there, squeeze another endurance. Now that we've got 25, I wonder how I'm doing on the fast roll scale. Can I fast roll? No, okay, still can't fast roll. That's fine though. I personally like to use a shield, so it's a fine trade-off. I sort of lose a ring slot. It's only really an issue when we get to the Four Kings, really, because you have to wear a certain ring to even be able to fight them. So it's not an issue until then, and I do like to leave them till last, so hopefully I have enough endurance to handle them by that time we're fighting them. So back down here, and then to the bottom of the stairs, where we fought the Stray Demon, where we fought the Demon Fire Sage. Oh, they're pretty much the same. You know what I mean. For how easy these little meatball dragons are to kill, they give you like 700 souls each, and the Capra Demon things give you 800, so it's like, what? Oh, it's 700 for 2 of them, I see. I was gonna say. I was like, that's kind of imbalanced. Oh. Alright, heading down here. Immediately we have another bonfire. There are bonfires everywhere in this zone. So if you want, you can, well, definitely light it. Definitely light it. If you want, you can rest at it and kindle it. Depends what your, obviously, your humanity situation is like. If you're short on humanity, I would just take the pain of the longer run back and use the Daughters of Chaos bonfire for the sake of getting 10 Estus. But we're fine for humanity because we duped and we're dirty and horrible. This is going to be the conclusion of this part. It's a little bit shorter, but there was a lot of information sort of in there, so I hope we're doing okay. We're doing okay? I hope so. Next time we're going to fight the next boss, the Centipede Demon, which is going to reward us with the lava ring. And then from there, we're going to continue on to the Bed of Chaos. I'll see you there if you subscribe, and you can catch the next part, as well as all sorts of tips videos on all sorts of Souls games here on How to Souls. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.